What's going on, guys? Check it out. Today is a full day of men's physique contest prepping as a vegan. Anyways, what's going on is I'm a little bit sick today. I've got a CT Fletcher video to work on, but I have a little bit of a non-traditional breakfast. I'm pretty excited to show you guys. Usually it's used to me making like that humorous smoothie thing. I've got a little bit of something different. It smells really good. So I actually saw this the other day and it gave me the idea and I just wanted to try it. What I did is I sauteed all of the fruits that would have been in my smoothie in a pan. So what I have is about 8 ounces of banana. I have 2 strawberries in here and I have 175 grams of apples. And I just sauteed it with a little bit of olive oil non-stick spray. And then I also have a bagel with just 1 tablespoon of the Diet cream cheese, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast just to make it more cheesy, but it also adds protein, a little bit of B vitamins. So that's cool. So that's kind of like the full breakfast part of it. And then I also want to have like a little bit of like chocolate milk kind of a thing. So over here, I've got 2 cups of almond milk for 120 calories. And I'm going to add a scoop of brown rice protein in there. I'm also going to add 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 3 tablespoons of PB2. And there is what we are looking like after we shake it up. It is super good. It's kind of like having like a little bit of Nesquik with your like really sweet little breakfast. This is definitely not a breakfast that I have usually. This is more of like a sweet, more of a typical breakfast that like a normal American person would have like at a hotel or something like that. The only difference between this and a hotel meal is that this is all tracked here in MyFitnessPal. So this entire meal was actually 977 calories, which leaves me roughly 1,800 calories to go. Let me show you the macros real quick. This puts me at 167 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fat, and 51 grams of protein. So this is actually a pretty good meal right now. Of course, more carbs, but that's generally how I do my breakfasts, and then I have a little bit less carbs as I go throughout the day. All right, so I'm gonna chow down on this meal, and then I'm gonna import all the media, all the video, all the content from the Arnold Expo onto my computer of CT Fletcher, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. Then when I come back, we're going to edit the CT Fletcher video, so I'm super stoked about that. All right, my friends, so I am importing the CT Fletcher footage. There are 16 clips just in this one chapter, and there are about 5 chapters to import. This is gonna take a while, but luckily I'm going to the gym. Although, while I was importing, I was actually looking through some other stuff, and I found an old rap that I made, so I wanna play just a second of it for you guys. Please don't judge too hard. It's just a parody rap.
Keep it real, my protein on stock. I got a double serving in a Ziploc. Locked down in my pocket. My gains, look, nothing can stop it. The bar, I drop it. Bodybuilding.com, I'm a hot topic. That's a long time.
How bad is this rap? If you guys want, I will post some of these raps I've made before on the second channel so you guys can hear it. I might even make some new ones. It's up to you guys. Off to the gym. Oh Lord, how bad was that rapping? It was so terrible. Anyways, I just wanted to say, pro tip guys, get one of these. You know those little power banks? Those are tight, but get one of these huge like cell phone sized batteries, because I take these on the go with me and then I can charge my wireless headphones or really whatever, and it's just so convenient because like these things die all the time and I'm never actually charging it. But when I take this, I can just put it in my backpack while I'm working out, take it out after warm-ups, and these are charged. Pro tip.
Done this a long time, that's why I know. Let's kick your gains up, time for you to bow grow. Bro splits the pro splits. Creatine, throw shit and grow, bitch. Creatine, forget form. Let's move some heavy weights. I was just born, and I'm coming for you, Yates. Sometimes I wear.
All right, leg day is over, so this is my little snack. You guys, if you followed for a little bit, you know that this is kind of my thing. I wrap an apple in a shirt so it doesn't get all bruised and dirty and stuff in my bag, but I put an apple in my shirt, and I have this after I finish my weight training, but before I start my cardio. So right now I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna stretch and do some posture rolling, and then I'm gonna start my cardio for 20 minutes today. And then I'm gonna head home, have a little snack before Obese to Beast and LP come over. We gotta shoot some new products, so we got a new hat and a new beanie, I believe a new shirt too, so we gotta shoot all that stuff for the Beyond the Week site and for the Instagram posts and whatnot, and then I get to finally edit the CT Fletcher video. So this is probably one of the weirder scenes I've ever shot, but I'm standing in the shower. I'm about to take a shower, but I just didn't want to vlog in the lockers. Anyways, sweating so freaking hard. Just finished the 20 minutes, and recently it's been very difficult with having this cold. It makes it a lot harder to do the cardio. My shirt is completely drenched. Luckily, I bring a spare. Oh.
Hello.
That feel when you get a lens shoved in your face right when you come inside of the house.
I was planning on doing a bunch of drugs, but now I guess I won't because this lens is in.
So everybody's here. I suspected I would be here a little bit earlier, so I'm not. And I was gonna cook like something actually whole, like with my hands and saute and stuff, but instead.
That's whole. You made that. This is Brian's homemade.
I made this with a purchase.
It's made with organic black beans and rice and vegetables, bro.
It's actually pretty damn good.
Okay.
So Amy's makes a bunch of vegan stuff, so I'm just freezer mealing it right now.
I have a crush on her, you know what I'm saying?
Is she your bae?
No, just kidding.
So here are the calories. For one serving is 330 calories, 8 grams of fat, 53 grams of carbs, and 9 grams of protein. Now, when we get farther into contest prep, we're gonna worry a little bit more about eating like whole foods only, and we're gonna worry about our preservatives and
a couple
sodium.
days ago, this is a funny story. I made this like stir fry thing that just comes in like a bag, right?
Yeah.
And I read it, for some reason I thought that it said 950 milligrams, and then like I was thinking that as like, so there's 2 servings in it, right? I was thinking like, okay, that's for the whole bag. And then I woke up the next day and I was like 3 pounds overweight. I was like, what happened? And then I looked at the thing, it was like I almost had 2 grams of sodium in one meal. Oh, it's bad.
That's gnarly. Well, even with that, like, it matters, but as long as you don't have high blood pressure, you can kind of play with your sodium.
But I'm just saying, weight-wise, I was wondering why it was up, and that's why, because there's so much sodium. So the water that I drink just like.
That's something to be aware of. Like, if you have a lot of sodium, you're probably gonna like gain a couple pounds, but it's not pounds of fat. It's just water. But yeah, anyways, because we have so much time until we're actually doing contests, I'm not worrying too much about what I'm eating in terms of like having some frozen meals and whatnot, but when I get closer, we're gonna eat a lot more whole foods. LP is here, JD is upstairs, and we are going to shoot the products like I told you earlier, but I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna put it into my Fitness Pal.
I thought you were gonna say your belly.
Hi, Kobe.
That's what it's coming out of.
Hi. Ooh. Ooh. Sit down. Sit down. Ooh. Ooh.
That's good, girl.
Ooh.
With that Amy's meal, I have 220 grams of carbs total, 23 grams of fat total, and 60 grams of protein, 1,500 calories remaining. So that's actually pretty good, because we're gonna shoot this, I'm gonna start editing, I'm gonna forget what I'm doing, and then I'll eat like a big meal. We've got the light set up. So we got an overhead light, and we got a right light, and then we got a left light. It's making my close-up nose shot look so good. No, but realistically, by having these lights, it separates us from the background, which is just this black wall. And then we're gonna take pictures of the products. We have all of the products. We got one right here. JD's putting on.
I just realized you were I thought the camera was just set up like chilling.
You thought I was talking to you?
I thought you were talking to me. I thought we were being friends.
Nope. Cool. And we got all the hats over there. We got tons of products to take shots of. But yeah, we got all these different colors and stuff. We're gonna use this camera to take pictures of, so I'm gonna try and snap like a couple little video clips while we're doing this. Maybe I'll use my iPhone or something. But yeah, I have to turn the camera off so that we can take stills.
You a MySpace kid flexing like he ripped. I got a question though. Do you even lift?
Dog.
I can't even see it all.
Get low. Oh yes.
Hang on. This is.
I don't think we need to take any more pictures.
I think this is the only picture we need to take.
Get low.
All right, guys, buy all of the hats so you can wear a hat tower as well.
It's literally going like this. It's like an S.
Oh no!
Never mind. Don't buy hats.
All right, so at this point, I'm actually kind of losing it a little bit. I'm editing CT. We've been editing for probably about 3 hours now, and I'm starting to like not be able to continue editing because I'm so freaking hungry. So what I've got is a little bit of Beyond Beef and a little bit of Beyond Chickens, and I'm about to make kind of like a Matt Ogus Chipotle style salad. So I've got my salad right here. And then these things are cooking in this frying pan. I've also got a cup of brown rice cooked and a cup of black beans cooked. And then seriously, I don't know why, but I have just had this mushroom obsession. Like I've been eating so many mushrooms. I don't know why, they're just freaking tasty. So to finish off this little bean rice and then kind of like fake meat stuff, I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon juice in here. And a little bit of lime juice in there just for flavoring, and then I'll probably put a little hot sauce in there. And the purpose of this really is just to add mad amounts of volume. All that salad, it's just like having like a big ass Chipotle bowl, but you're adding salad to it. Literally, I stole this idea from Matt Ogus because it's just such a good idea for cutting. And then here's the final touch is I'm just putting in one of these little enlightened bags. This is just, you guys have seen these before. These are just broad beans or fava beans that are fried in sunflower oil. And then a little bit of Chipotle Tabasco to make it really taste like it's actually a Chipotle bowl. I'm gonna put a lot of this because I really like my food spicy. Like, I really like my food spicy. Let's take a look at the macros real quick. This brings us up to 339 grams of carbs, 32 grams of fat, 111 grams of protein. So I've got a little bit more protein I gotta put up in there, and I've got a little bit more fat to play with. And this whole meal was 748 calories, which leaves me with a grand total of 750 calories to go. So I've actually got a pretty decent meal to eat after this. And over here I'm editing CT Fletcher, so every single time I have a video, I have to come up with something completely interesting and new. I can't just keep doing the same thing over and over. So right now, I'm gonna do a quick compilation of like expo footage that gets exponentially faster in clippage until you get to right about here, right about this point, and then an escalated, suspenseful, like kind of a, not a song, but it's like it's called a cinematic rising suspension sting. So I don't know how to put that in a way that like other people understand, but I'm just gonna play it for you guys so you can actually understand what I've put together here.
Okay, so a kid comes up to me after he's waited 3 hours in line to meet me. He says, CT, he raised up his shirt and he showed.
So I'm gonna eat this meal and then I'm gonna finish up the CT video and then we're gonna make another meal, my friends. 3/4 cup oats, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1 cup of almond milk, a little stevia for sweetness, a little bit of cinnamon. Then after you give it a quick stir, put it into the microwave for 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Pull it out of the microwave, and I checked my macros and I found out that I can actually use 2 tablespoons of PB2, so 2 tablespoons of PB2, mix it up, and then bam, just like that, we've got ourselves some delicious chocolate peanut buttery oats. Ooh, I actually haven't done oats in a long time. I used to do them like literally all the time, every single day, probably twice a day, but I haven't had them in a long time. Pretty excited about that. And then also I've been snacking over here on some broccoli, and I sauteed and then finished off with a little bit of soy sauce. 3 servings of a 4-serving broccoli bag. So I've just been munching on these while I've been waiting for this to cook. All right, so the last thing that I'm eating, vegan jerky by Louisville. This stuff is so freaking good. They sent me a bunch of it. You guys saw it a while back in the unboxing in the YouTube house, but it's so freaking tasty. Anyways, there was probably about 3/4 of the bag left when I started eating this. So there are 2.5 servings on it, 70 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of protein. That's pretty sweet. Then, of course, this is like a tradition of the channel. I've had these since forever. And these are the chocolate mint Cliff Bar. I had these even before I turned vegan. These are so freaking tasty. Then I've got my aminos. Like I told you guys, that's like one of my secrets to cutting. I just freaking love them. These are specifically the iStory Amino Amps. This stuff is super good. And then the total of my macros is 433 grams of carbs, 55 grams of fat, and 149 grams of protein. So that's actually a pretty good split. That's all just kind of eyeballed. I wasn't really planning it. And finally, for the calories, we have, come on, girl. We have 2,790 calories when I was aiming for 2,800 calories. So that's actually pretty good. And just for the hell of it, let's see how much sodium I intook. I took 3,222 milligrams. Actually, that's not too bad. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna eat all this stuff up. Then I'm gonna put the final touches on the CT Fletcher video, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some ideas from it. I know it was kind of rushed and whatnot, so I didn't get to put the best recipes in here, but there's gonna be some good ones coming in this contest prep. I'm super excited for you guys to see it. Super excited for what's to come this month. There's a lot of cool stuff I can't tell you about yet, but you will know what it is when it comes. Thank you guys for checking out this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it the thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Team Beyond the Week, CT.
Lift heavy or die, MIRIN, motherfucker.